Hey everyone, VGC here, and today I'm back with another Bo3 against Nick Yaramoa, also known as MightyMamoswine. He came top 8 at 2017 Florida Regional, so he's a solid player. And he was using a Gigalift, Kartana, Tapu Koko, Porygon 2 with Arcanine and Gyarados in the back. I used Coco, Muck, Porygon 2, Garchomp with Tapu Fini and Celesta in the back, the same team from yesterday. We're gonna hop right into this battle. Today Bo3, hope you enjoy it. Follow Nick on MightyMamoswine on Twitter. Put his Twitter link in the description below. I'm gonna lead Coco Muck. And he's gonna lead Gale from Kartana, so this was the battle. Like, if you saw yesterday's upload when I played Narrative now, you'll know that my Porygon 2 wasn't very happy. This was the battle where I guaranteed remember that my Porygon 2 wasn't very happy. I kind of just threw it on last minute. And I thought I'm just going to Thunderbolt the Kartana. I like that play a lot. They bring it down to its proverbial Focus Sash. And he's going to go for a Leaf play, Sacred Sword into Muck, which is going to bring me into Figgy Berry range. No, it doesn't. I decided to knock off the Gigalift when it reveals to me whether or not he has the Rocky MZ or a Z move choice. Like, kind of what he wants to do at that point. And he goes for a box slide to activate my Figgy Berry, and I'm okay with that turn. I bring Kartana down to the Focus Sash, and I figure out both of their items and kind of how both of the Pokemon. Kind of interesting something about Gigalift that, you know, I can't just Earthquake or go for a Silver Head to attack into it and figure that out. And he decides just to go for the Protect with Kartana. I decided to go for Dazzling Gleam rather than Discharge, because I do carry a Discharge, but I didn't want to deal with that. And I go for the Dazzling Gleam, do a decent amount of damage. And I go for a Poison Jab into the Gigalift, try to take it out. I get a crit, which is solid, and he goes for a Heavy Slam into Coco. And he knocks me out, so I'm okay with that. Coco, I wasn't sure if he had Gyarados in the back, but I was okay with it. Porygon 2 can deal with it relatively well. And I bring out Garchomp. And I'm gonna play it safe. He goes for Wide Guard, so I was like, if you have the weakness policy, he might have the Wide Guard. That seems like something he does, since you kind of want coverage over that. And I kind of figured, it's like maybe like a Rock Slide, Heavy Slam, Wide Guard, Protect set as like his choice of moves. And I go for Fire Fang. Wasn't sure that's looking at, but I go for Fire Fang to Poison Jab, pick up the double KO, and I'm up 3-2. Yeah, 3-2. But Garchomp and Muck aren't exactly the healthiest of mine, so not exactly in my favor, as you would call it. He brings out P2, and it brings out Tapu Koko. That's his final 2 Pokemon, so that's pretty decent. And he goes for a Protect. I wasn't exactly sure to play this game. I wasn't sure if I want to go for Tech Rage. Actually, I decided that going for the Tectonic Rage into the Porygon 2 slot to try and pick up a KO was pretty solid. And retrospect, I should have went for the Tectonic Rage plus the knockoff, as I went for Poison Jab and Tapu Koko. It covers. You always want to cover your bets. It does a decent amount. It does half. That's over half. It's probably like a 60%. And he sets up the Trick Room. No, he goes for Iceman. He set up Trick Room later on. I'm thinking another game. And I love it. No, I don't know. I read that wrong. And he goes for the Iceman, knock me out. And he takes Sand from his own Gigalift, which breaks the potential Focus Sash, which is pretty cool. And bring out my own P2, and this was the turn. When I went for a return, this was the turn that told me my Porygon 2 is not very happy. It's not very happy. I should switch back to Tri-Attack, switch to a special attack move to take advantage of the special attack investment, or switch to Frustration. And I'm still trying to kind of decide that I'm leaning towards Frustration. I think that could be anything I did, and that was when I realized I'm not very happy. And Coco is the thing that threatens me the most. I'm gonna go for the Ice Beam. In retrospect, I also probably should have protected Muck. But a lot of things in retrospect. He goes for a recover. Recover. I decided I'm just gonna hit Tapu Koko with a return. Also, still knowing that my Porygon 2 is not very happy. It's like you go for those hits, it doesn't do as much as you want, and I get paired with T-Bolt, which is annoying. He takes Life 4 recoil, which confirms that no Focus Sash, and I know all 4 items of the Pokemon he brought. Porygon 2 is the Eviolite, Tapu Koko is the Life 4, Gigalith is weakness policy, and Kartana to Focus Sash. So he goes for a T-Bolt. And smart play from Nick of reversing Trick Room, so that's a pretty solid play. He really unpaired, and I realize this is essentially a lost cause battle. And we thought, let's make adjustments for Game 2 to put myself in a better position. He goes for a T-Bolt, lives on 5, and goes for a Tri-Attack. And that wasn't good, so we're down. Chips are down, but got Game 2 to try and claw back. He brings Gyarados, and I decide Muck isn't good. Let me switch it for Celesteela. And it's time to find out how well that works. I had to take care of something. Alright, I'm back. So I decide Celesteela's gonna be much more better in this matchup getting against the Kartana. That against a lot of what he has, barring Arcanine and Tapu Koko and Gigalith. So maybe it's not that good, but hindsight's 2020. I decided it could be pretty good. I get the special attack increase, and I decided I want to play it safe. He gets a special attack increase as well, but I'm okay with that. I decided that if he already jumped the White Guard, will he protect? Yes, he does protect. I decided let's play it safe. I'll protect my Garchomp though. Actually, no, I go for the Tectonic Rage into his Porygon 2, which works very much in my favor, as I decided, what's my best play? My best play is to Tectonic Rage the Porygon 2. So my best play is the Porygon 2 Tectonic Rage. I'll do a lot of damage to it, get the +1 Ice Beam into it as well. Try to get it down to a low amount of HP as possible. I get a crit. But the Tectonic Rage was crit. That would have KO because everything crit didn't matter as much. But you take what you can get. And he's gonna take sand damage. Realizing maybe this could work in my favor, but then it's not gonna work in my favor. He goes for a White Guard. Like, what is he gonna do? He probably Ice Beam. I get the Ice Beam into his P2. That's working in my favor, I guess. And I was really gonna go for the White Guard, so just like Earthquake. Hindsight not the best play, but hindsight's 2020. I could have went for a Fire Figure Boy the job, but that wouldn't do as much damage. And he goes for Gyarados. Go for the Intimidate, and it's gonna do a lot of damage. So the chips are down. Let's just go for Earthquake. He goes for the Rock Slide, and I'm okay with activating his weakness policy. I kind of have no choice if I want to get big damage on Gigalith. And he goes for the Ice Fang, which it's gonna knock me out, but I had no other choice really. And he's gonna get the Ice Fang that's gonna knock out Garchomp. I'm thinking sand damage. Alright, cool. So he's gonna bring a Celesteela. It's gonna work out great. He's gonna go for the Protect. With Gyarados, it's gonna do some. Gets the Rock Slide, connect. Celesteela avoids it, thankfully. And I decided I'm gonna Ice Beam Gyarados. Ice Beam the Gyarados slot. He goes go for a Heavy Slam into the Gigalith. Gonna do about half. About half, maybe less. I'm not 100% sure. That's half, but he's gonna get the weakness policy increase. And you know, I'm not sure about you, but that spells trouble. And when it spells trouble, it's like, what are you gonna do at that point? And I decided what I want to do is heavy slam and try to ice him. Heavy slam the gay live. He's increased, so point to gonna go down to that. Gonna go down to 110 HP with it, just about half. And I flinch. He sets up a dragon dance, and that's like, there's not much I can do at that point. Unless I pull out a surprise electric type hidden power, which would be unheard of, but that would be cool. Then there's nothing I can do at this point. But if I did have that, I would 100% go for it. It wouldn't even knock out though. That's the problem. But like, in theory, it would be cool. Except it would knock out. 'Cause I need like mad special attack investment. And he goes for the water Z move. You know, so you can just guarantee get that damage on Coco, and he probably goes for like a rock slide. And I'm gonna target my Tapu Coco. And it's just gonna blow me up. I wish I had a Focus Sash. That would be like so good. But I'm running Life Orb because Focus Sash doesn't do no damage. And I'll go for a heavy slim into the Gigalith. Trying to pick out that sliver HP, but it just does not. And he's gonna win in a 2-0 fashion, so he's gonna connect with the rock slide. Cellsdale is gonna go down because Cellsdale cannot take that hit. And we are gonna lose this best of 3 against MightyMamoswine, also known as Nick. So you know, GG's to Nick. Today in this battle we learned that in the first battle, you know, my Porygon 2 wasn't very happy, although I should have been going for Ice Beam more often at that point instead of Return. But that's my mistake on not increasing my Porygon 2's base happiness or lowering it for frustration, but can't have everything. Or just using Tri-Attack altogether. And in the second battle, Gyarados got set up. Gigalith did way too much under Jerko. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll put MightyMamoswine's Twitter description and Twitter below. Twitter account in the description below. I cannot speak. So I hope you enjoyed it. Share this video with your friend if you enjoyed it. And I will see you guys next time for another video.